Hey, everybody, welcome. I'm Alec. Today, I'm going to talk about fixing our relationship with money. Okay, fixing our relationship with money. And first, I want to give credit to one of the people who has really brought this up into the light of day for me, who is Japan's Zen millionaire, Ken Honda. I'd highly recommend listening to his podcast and speeches. He's a really engaging and just beautiful soul. He's fun to listen to, and he's bringing a lot of good into the world. So check out Japan's Zen millionaire Ken Honda. He's been helping me to heal my money wounds, and I'll say this is something that I was working on long before I found his work. But also, as I said, I really like the perspective that he brings and the practical tools that he shares with people about healing your money wounds. So, what do I mean when I say money wounds? This is about how we relate to money. And oftentimes we got hurt in some way in relationship to money, very often times in our early lives. So our relationship to money and our money wounds are very often connected with our parents or our primary caregivers. Because when we're very young, from the ages of 0 to 7, we're forming some of our most important theories basically about how the world works. We're forming our perception of what it is to be a human in this reality in those young years. And as you know, if you're a human in this reality, interacting with money is a very important part of living in this reality. It's pretty hard to get away from. So to heal your money wounds, I believe, is one of the most important parts, one of the most important things you can do to live a happy and fulfilling life. Because if we always have a negative relationship to money, if we always have a painful or scarce relationship to money, it will be lifelong. Our relationship to money is lifelong. So my recommendation to you and my personal practice is to heal these wounds as fast as possible so that they do not continue to negatively affect our lives in perpetuity. So also, I'll say that most of the time, our parents largely were unconscious of their relationship to money, their money wounds, and they had that passed on to them from their parents. And if you come from my generation, your grandparents most likely lived through the Great Depression and World War II. These really extreme traumatic events that seriously and negatively affected people's relationships to money. So that's trauma, that's programming that those generations passed on to our parents. So one of the things that we're doing is we are moving globally from a paradigm of scarcity to a paradigm of abundance. That's right. We are moving globally from a paradigm of scarcity to a paradigm of abundance. And we can do this in relationship to money. So the first step in healing your money wounds, healing your relationship with money, is to acknowledge that you're doing that, to make a decision that you're going to heal your relationship with money. So I invite you to make that decision now or soon. I invite you to not simply do it in your mind, but to write it down. You could use these words: I hereby declare and decree that I am healing my relationship with money. I also like these words. Shout out to Bob Proctor. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in ever increasing abundance from a variety of sources in a continuous manner. Put these into your affirmations, into your manifestation book, into your hypnosis, whatever tool it is you're using to create. So healing your money wounds also involves looking back at your life and your early life and your early relationship with money. What experiences did you have with your parents, your friends, your family, your primary caregivers, whoever they were, that shaped your current perception of how money works and what your relationship is to money? Personally, I had some really negative programming. At some point, I picked up this idea that money is the root of all evil. That's a rumor going around. It's not true. It's a misquotation of the Bible, in fact. So, the love of money and the obsession with money to the what's the word, to the exclusion of everything else, now that can create a lot of evil. There's a lot of evil that can be created through excessive greed and through people who are willing to abuse and neglect the people around them for the sake of acquiring as much money as possible. Now that is connected with evil. But money is energy. Money can create freedom, security, can create beautiful art and music and experiences. It is energy that allows us to be more of ourselves. So healing our relationship with this energy is tremendously powerful. I've heard this saying recently, actually, I've heard it a number of times, which is fix the money, fix the world. And this goes into a whole nother conversation. I've done some podcasts about this recently that I'll be publishing. But this is connected with our system of currency, how that is created and what our relationship is to it. So I believe that on a personal level, we can do this money healing, and also on a global level, we're doing this money healing, moving from a financial system that is based on exploitation and centralized power, moving to one that is decentralized and that is about creating true wealth, exchanging true wealth, and not living in this continuous, endless cycle of debt and consumption. So, looking at your money wounds and becoming conscious of where they are and what behaviors those wounds are resulting in currently is a really big step to bring the light of awareness on those wounds. Is a really big step to healing them. Another way that you can do it, and which is one of my favorite techniques from Ken, is this practice called arigato money. Arigato money means thank you money. You could do it in any different language, it doesn't matter. You could do danka money, gracias dinero, whatever you want to say. But what this is it is changing our relationship to it when we spend it, when we give it, when we receive it, when we earn it. No matter what, whether it's going in or out, what you do is you say, arigato money. So thank you money. And what you're doing is you're infusing your money, your relationship with money, with the energy of gratitude. And oftentimes what comes with this is the energy of abundance. What we appreciate appreciates. So if you're saying to yourself all the time, money is the root of all evil. Oh, money creates so many problems. I hate money. Why do I have to deal with money all the time? Of course it's going to flee away from you because because you're not treating it well. What you appreciate appreciates. So by treating our money well, by taking care of it, by really valuing it, by appreciating it, we draw it to us instead of pushing it away energetically. So these simple words, arigato money, whenever you spend it, whenever you receive it, are incredibly powerful. Especially for me, it is the spending part. I notice, having really spent a lot of time thinking about this in the last couple of years, that I still have this kind of scarcity mentality sometimes, even when I'm at the grocery store just buying whatever. I'll still feel this kind of tightness of oh, can I afford it? Am I going to have enough money for next week and next month and next year? The thing is, if you're saying that every time you spend money, you're putting that energy into your money. Same thing I would do when I would receive money. I would get a paycheck and I would say, oh, oh no, it's not enough. It's not enough. Scarcity, scarcity, scarcity. If you're putting that energy into your money, that reality is going to manifest in your financial space. And sure enough, it did for me for years and years and years. This is why I'm sharing this information with you, because you can change your relationship to money. I am changing my relationship with money, and the changes that I have seen in my life have been tremendous. And they have come from amazing, unexpected places that I couldn't possibly have conceived of with my conscious mind, which is why I'm doing this training both consciously and subconsciously, reprogramming my subconscious mind for attracting abundance, attracting money, attracting financial freedom. Because the subconscious has tremendous power to manifest things into your life in ways that go far beyond what you could conceive of with your intellectual mind. Okay, so that's about it for now. Arigato money. Remember those words. Check out Ken Honda, Japan's Zen millionaire. And if you like this content, I invite you to like it, comment on it, or subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing lots more content like this. It's one of my favorite things to do. I love to share it, and I found that going live and doing it this way is the most fun, most exciting way for me to express these teachings, these things that I'm studying. Because I, like many of you, like all of you, hopefully, am a perpetual student. I always want to learn more, and I always want to share the information that I found to be useful. So thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next round. Peace.